Good morning, dear students. Today we read the chapter number 4, Web Services. Web Services is a service that provides so many services to the users. It is basically used for the business organizations to communicate with each others and with the client. Web services use the distributed computing model allow to application communicated. For example, one purchase and order applications could communicate with an inventory applications that a specific item need to be recorded. Now, web services. Web services extend the World Wide Web infrastructure to provide means of software to connect other software. Web services are the services that made available for business web services for web users and other communicating program. Examples: Yahoo. Now the technology used in web services are it is built-in services and using the some specific applications standardized is example XML, SOAP, WSDL and UDDI open stand over the Internet Protocol backbone. First one is XML. XML is a extensible markup languages. It is a special languages developed by the computers organizations developed for the any organizations to build their own tag so that products code will be understand by only that organizations. Now the SOAP is simple object access protocol. WSDL is a short web service descriptions language, and fourth is the full form of fourth UDDI is universal descriptive descriptions discovery and integrations. It is just like a phone book, white phone book. We are easily find out the meanings of business related in UDDI. Now the next services of web services finding people on internet. With the help of web services, we find the pupil in discussion group, find the pupil in mailing list, find the pupil thought, genealogy and union site. Now there are different they are listed to find the pupil. The common pupil search engines are: first is InfoSpace, Who, Where, and Yahoo Pupil Search. Their web addresses is www.infospace, www.whowhere.com and pupil.yahoo.com. Now the chat. The chat is very important. Text-based message conversions. The online chat is the way to communicate by sending text message to the pupil in a same chat room in real time. Thus, some chat rooms such as Yahoo's use both text and voice simultaneously. Video conferencing. The conducting of conferences between two or more participate at different sites by using computer network to transmit audio and video data is called video conferencing, and it is also voice conferencing. In voice and video conferencing, difference between your computer are connected with microphones and speakers in voice conferencing, and video conferencing in your computer must be having a microphone, speaker as well as camera to easily capture your and communicator's image. Now the benefits of video conferencing. Video conferencing increase the productivity, save money, save time, friendly to the users. If we are doing the video conferencing, we do not need to travel from one city to another city. So it saves money, time, and because we are not traveling, so we are not using fuel. So it's user friendly. It saves the pollutions of environment. Now they are having some disadvantage also of video conferencing. First disadvantage is video conferencing gets can be relatively expensive. If we want to do the video conferencing, we need a special equipment to conference with each other, so it is very costly. Second is lack of familiar with technology can be used the disconcerting. Pupil problem in time zone. If we want to do the conferencing with different countries, so the basic problem is time zone. Pupil live in different time zones, so it is very difficult to manage the conferencing at same time. Now extra space needed. If we want to do the video conferencing, we need a special room, special space where our equipment will be installed or placed. Now skilled persons are needed. Video conferencing is a new technology, so it's need the special trainers. Now the next services is e-learning. E-learning simply tell online access of learning resources from anywhere and anytime. The benefits of online learning is, the role of online learning is higher education is changed rapidly. So as the results introduce e-learning. E-learning is a classroom learning as cell phone. It means by we learn the things either our cell phone, internet. In today's life we are suffered from COVID-19, so we are using the e-learning technology and you are very familiar with it. The basically features of e-learning, it is a self-paced, it is a self-directed and multiple learning styles designs around the learner. Geographical barriers are eliminated and 24 hours and 7-day access the text and material for learner. On demand access means learning can happen when it's needed. Travel time and associated costs are reduced. Now the basic goals of e-learning is all the students and teachers will have to access to the information technology in their classroom, schools, communications and home. All the teachers use technology effectively to help students achieve high quality, high academic standard. All the students will have technology and information literacy skills, research and evaluations, digital content and networking applications will transfer teaching and learning. Benefits to students or learner: convenience and portable and cost selecting and flexible. It is very convenient for the users to do the self learning, and it is available for 24 hours and 7 days services. E-banking. Internet banking means any users with a personal computer or a browser can get connected to his bank websites to perform any virtual banking functions. In a internet systems, the bank has to centralized database that web-able. All the services that the bank are permitted on internet are displayed in a menu. Any services can be selected and further interact is dedicated by the nature of services. Now services through e-banking in India. First service is bill payment services. Second, fund transfer. Third, credit card customer. Fourth, railway pass. Some other services provided by the e-banking is shopping, recharge your prepaid phones, investing through internet banking. So many services nowadays provided by the internet banking to the users to easily use their bank. Now security also provided some security features by in e-banking. First one is identifications and authentications, encryptions and firewall. These are the services that provided by the e-banking. Identifications, anytime if you want to log in your bank account, it's need a login ID, so it is very necessary for security. And if you want to transfer our amount, it's given the OTP, that is also used for security. If the authenticated persons are access, so it will be easily known the code of OTP. But if unauthentication, so our fund will be not transfer. Now, e-banking is also provide mobile banking. It is a SMS based mobile banking system that specific commands on SMS and receive the informations required. Examples: account balance, etc. Mobile application based mobile banking. It means by it is a special applications provided by the bank, and you can directly log in that applications and find out your balance, etc. And if you want to credit and debit in this account, with the help of this application you can easily do it. It is the different services of web services. First we have to learn the what is web services, then chat, it is a text based services, then video conferencing and voice conferencing